Hello.
Well, welcome to Sasolia.
This is our civilization. Over here we have pigs and a little pig pool. Over here we have cows and our two rare red cows. Over here we have chickens that produce eggs daily. We also have some sheep and our rare Jeb underscore. In here we have lots of supply of food. We have beef steak, cooked chicken, cooked pork chops, carrots, potatoes, baked potatoes, apples, bread, and melons. Over here we have technology, so we can turn our water off and on. We have carrots, pumpkins, melons, more carrots, potatoes, and wheat. We have trees to block enemies from stealing our crops and to produce some apples.
Over here, for our social structure, we have our noble's house. It's entirely made out of quartz stone. We have a double queen-size bunk bed in this corner, some books for their education, lots of torches around lighting the room, a sink, crafting table, and a furnace. Upstairs, we have another bedroom with a 3-bedded area, carpets, another furnace, and crafting table for your guests. From above, you can see the pool. They use this pool for their free time and relaxing.
It has fire on the edges for a hot tub,
so it produces heat. Over here, we have our commoner's house. This is a house built for regular people, just like farmers, fishers, and other artisans. If you look in these chests, they have not a very much abundant amount of food, but enough food so they won't starve. Here they just have a double bed and some of the other things you might have saw in the noble house. Finally, we have our slave's house. Most slaves don't really have houses, but if they could afford it, they can have their own dirt house. As you can see, they only have one bed without any other supplies. This is all they could afford.
Over here we have our sandstone ziggurat. We have our staircases leading to the top so the gods can walk down. Here's a god chair with a nice window to look out at the roller coaster. We have on the sides, we have gifts such as apples, bouquets, armor, cookies, bread, and books. Underneath, we have a secret entrance that only some people know about. You walk in, and we have lots of art on the walls. Every other row has glass, so we have lighting from the outside. Over here, we also have our graveyard. Here we have a commoner's wife, Miss Raspberry, a priest, Mr. Smiles, the priest's wife, Mrs. Frown, another commoner, Mr. Apple, a government, Little Peanut, Queen Pink Sprinkles, which was our former queen, our former king, Green Sprinkles, and a government's wife, Miss Pickle. Over here, we have our stables. Here we have a donkey which has lots of hay and supplies, and we have a rare horse with more hay. We have our rare collectible pig, Dinner Bone, and a spawn egg where you can get many more.
Here we have our art museum, who has been donated by Mr. Blue Sprinkles. If you go inside, you can see that people come here to express their many creative ways. We have paintings on every wall from nearly all of our favorite artists. In Sasolia, we value art, so everything here is entirely made for something art. We have a statue here made by Mr. Pickle, as you might have saw, and many more other statues.
Over here, we have our school, because we value education in Saisolia. We have a double door that leads into the classroom, and then we have backpacks with paper and some water. Over here, we have a water bottle for the teacher and an apple. We have our little lamp, a flower. Inside, we have our teacher's desk with music so the teacher can play, and a secret chest with all their possessions. The children can walk down the aisle to ask the teacher questions. We have many books here in our library, and we even have one written book by one of our students. Very far, we have our castle.
Made entirely for our new king and the government officials.
Diamonds.
It's made entirely out of diamonds, the most valuable resource here in Saisolia. We have a red carpet leading all the way to our king. He's sitting right here with his crown. We have a very decorative area, which is made entirely out of glowstone.
Where government officials or others can sit.
Here is the king's head government official dinner boat.
If we exit, we have
Here.
our roller coaster.
Which is not very far from here.
We have our man who is in charge, and he runs the roller coaster, Mr. Chris. In our chest, we have all kinds of mine carts, so anybody can ride. Our roller coaster, you go up, and then suddenly you have a drop. It does not harm anybody at all. It's completely safe. Over by the commoner's house, we have a pool. This is a community pool, and for anybody who wants to join in the fun.
Thank you for visiting Saisolia.